My bad, family. I got cut off and then I got turned around all over again. Now, let me tell you something about your ancient ancestors. Wherever we went, just like the Ark of the Covenant, we carried it wherever we went. All our holy scriptures, all of our anything that was holy to us, we kept it in a Bible wherever we went. Doesn't matter where we went, no matter if we was in Mesopotamia, no matter if we was in Persia, no matter if we was in Meek, doesn't matter. Even if we were in captivity, we would still keep all our holy scriptures with us at all times. So why is it so surprising that we come to America and we didn't have our identity stolen, we didn't have our culture stolen, our heritage, our histories, our customs, everything stolen from us. But just because everything that was stolen from us doesn't mean we didn't carry something with us to this new country. And just like all the other places that we went before, either it was Egypt, either it was Persia, either it was Mesopotamia, wherever we went, we always kept our scriptures, our holy scriptures of our story, of who we are, of what happened to us, of who our God is. We carry this no matter where we go. And it's the only thing that actually survived, you know what I'm saying? Survived us and us transferring over here to America. The only thing from our customs, of our culture, of our lineage, of our traditions that we were able to take with us. Now, you're going to hear the white people talk, but that's not, they gonna say, oh, well, white people, Christianity is white religion. But y'all got that from us way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? How can you claim what is ours? Everything has been stolen from us and shifted and turned and taken from us. Anything that we have, our customs, our culture, our tradition, our history, everything, our language, our wealth, everything was stolen from us. But it's one thing that we always carried in any captivity, which is the word of God. We've always carried the word of God with us because the word of God is our history. The word of God is our customs. The word of God is our culture. The word of God is our history of our people. So it's only natural that the only thing that we have still left over from our traditional days is our scriptures. Just like we carried it into war, we carried it into battle, we carried it into slavery, then we still had it coming out of slavery now.
God of the slave owners.
And if it wasn't for slavery, I might be somewhere in Africa worshiping a tree.
The American slaves somehow got the religion of the slave masters.
It was beat into their head, generation after generation after generation. They were tortured, terrorized, lived in fear constantly, until eventually they had no choice but to believe it. And then once they believe it, they started spreading it to their children.
You can't believe something that is yours. It's already ours. It's already in us. The word of God is in us. You know what I'm saying? It's in us. When you are given the truth, you should identify the truth. See, when the truth is spoken, it sets people free. The word of God is in black folk because it is our history. It is our customs. It is our culture. It is our history. It is our heritage. It is our lineage. It is in us. So when we hear the truth, we acknowledge and we identify with what is true. But far as in if we had the word or not, it'll still come out of us. You know what I'm saying? If we had the King James Bible or not, wouldn't matter because the word of God is already in us as black people, in us as his chosen people. And we're going to take the word of God wherever we might go in the landness of the four corners of the earth.
And generation after generation after generation until we come to you, modern day black American Christians, and you're still teaching this shit to your other black fellow human beings. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but that makes you an Uncle Tom house.
How the fuck can a black person claim to be a goddamn Christian?
The original people of the earth is what you meant to say. I still don't understand. And with all my rhetoric of what I said, everything has been stolen from you? Why is it so hard to understand who you are? Why is it? You understand, if everything been stolen from you, this has never been done to any other group of people in the world. Doesn't matter how. Don't sit up here and tell me about no indentured servants. Don't tell me about no serfdom. Don't tell me about no prisoners of war, because I know all of that stuff. I did my history on it. Ain't nothing like this has ever been done to no group of people in the history of mankind, of humanity. So why is it so hard for black people to understand that they the true children of God? They make up the 12 tribes of Israel, in which God has scattered to the four corners of this earth. Did that not happen to your people? So why is it so hard for us to understand our true identity?
White churches have not just been supported by white supremacy, they have served as its headquarters. I know you don't want to hear that. They have taught white people that oppression is godly. White churches have not just been supported by white supremacy, they have served as its headquarters.
Read the book. It's in there. Just go back to Deuteronomy again. Check chapter 28. It'll tell you where we got cursed at. Black people, you can't have it both ways. You can't be God's chosen people and then be like, well, when we broke the covenant, God got mad and we suffered at the hands of these white people. Trust me, it's in there that they get theirs at the end of the day. Not all the white people, but you know the bad white people who continue to try to oppress God's chosen people. It is a consequence, okay? And what we have to do is stop looking at everybody else. Because that's what we're doing. It's like, oh, they were so bad to us, and they should be over here kissing our butts. And yeah, maybe morally, I don't know, but that's not for us. Guess what? You're not the judge. You're not the jury. It's not up to you. You know what your only job is? Follow God.
White man's religion. Did white people force black people to become Christians? Listen.
She's had her culture stolen by white men like you, who have suppressed her mother homeland religion and her African roots by telling her the ethocentric view of Christianity and she must accept to fit into your society.
Good. Wow. Now let's let her speak. When I've spoken? Now, ma'am, have you accepted Jesus Christ into your life because white people have forced you or brainwashed your mom and dad?
No, it's clear. You can look at the Bible and see that obviously doesn't agree with slavery. When that slavery was taken out of context and twisted what the Bible said to fit something that was economically profitable at that time.
Does she sound brainwashed to you?
Do you know your ancestors? Do you know your great-grandmother, your grandmother before that? Do you know where they came from?
Yeah.
And where did they come from? What's their history?
Africa, they were brought here as slaves.
What, do you know anything about their oral traditions?
Wow.
Do you know what they believed in Africa? Do you know what tribe they belong to? Or has your history been stolen from you?
I mean, I'm not there now. That's not to say I would still be there even if the slave trade hadn't existed. That's not to say that I would have stayed in Africa anyway.
Christianity was already in Africa. In fact, the most educated, Jesus' disciple called Matthew, died in Ethiopia. He was called Matthew the tax collector.
Okay, we'll leave it right here, family. I hope I have said some things to make you think. You know what I'm saying? There's a fake God. It's a damn shame. It took God over 10,000 years to make people really understand that there is only one God. They used to go out there and they worship their gods of stone, their gods of silver, their gods of gold, their gods of bricks. But it took them a long time, you know what I'm saying, to teach all of humanity that there is only one God. Now we're at a point of enlightenment in all of history to where God is showing, hey, there's a fake God and there's a real God. There's a real Jesus and there's a fake Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And anything would be fake would be the Antichrist. So it's amazing to me. It quite is. So many people will be lost. So many people won't see the truth right before they face, but we'll end it here because hopefully, and the little bit of skits and the shows that I played and the things that I've said, hopefully I have reached more than 1,000. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Just hopefully. I'm hoping to reach more than just one, but more than 1,000 people with the truth.
I think back on the African American people in America. I think how they were taken against their wills, put in the belly of ships, brought over here, beat, cussed. Many of them died in the guts of those ships, thrown overboard. They were pulled from families over there. You ain't never heard a gut-wrenching song you hear a black person sing, one of those old black Negro spirituals. Nobody knows. I can't sing it like that, see, because I hadn't experienced what they read. When you've experienced hell, it comes out of the voice. I said, when you experience hell, it comes out of the voice. If you're one of those people that you got problem with black people or whatever, you better shut your mouth, because they're God's people. You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your white mouth.
Sometimes I can be petty with all the racism in this world, so let me just hear it one more time.
You better shut your white mouth.
I'm not petty all the time.
You better hear what I'm saying to you. You better shut your white mouth. You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you. I know some of you was raised in the deep south and you was raised by prejudiced people and bigoted people. You better get that out of your system. You better get it out of your system. It'll cause you to suffer right along with those masters. It'll cause you to suffer right along with them. These are God's people. And I know that there's wicked in white races and wicked in black races and all that. I'm not justifying none of that stuff. I'm just saying God knows what happened to the black race. He knows how they wound up over here, and God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch black race. He knows how they wound up over here, and God is going to reimburse the black people for all their trouble and all their labor. You watch what I tell you.